So I'm currently in the process of attempting to upload a mashup of Spring in a Storm by Telly Hole and Family of Me by Ben Folds, because they go pretty well together. Uh, but I tried it twice before now. The first time, I tried to upload it as a YouTube short because I figured it was uh, sort of appropriate. But both songs used got copyright struck, which was like really weird because in a proper video, you won't get copyright struck, or you normally won't get copyright struck for using a Telehouse song in a normal video, but apparently not on YouTube Shorts. I don't know if it's just because of some weird difference that YouTube has in handling copyright between shorts and videos, or if it's the copyright holder that has a different attitude towards shorts than they do with videos, or just an error or whatever. I don't know. But the use of the Ben Folds song was a little bit more understandable, because unlike with Toho, where a lot of their internet fame pretty much comes from people using their songs and sharing them around without much copyright issue, Ben Folds is a much more major artist, with a much longer career and a much bigger platform, so it kind of makes sense. So I just sort of figured, alright, I'll just upload as a video. So while that got rid of the dispute for the Tally Hole song, I didn't get rid of the dispute for the Ben Folds song, so instead of being globally banned like it was before, it only got partially banned in very select regions. So you may be asking, why don't you just make a dispute or an appeal? And that's because it really isn't worth it, like, at all. There are much harsher penalties for if your dispute or appeal fails than if they succeed. Like, much, much harsher. So for a regular dispute, the copyright holder has 30 days to determine if their song is actually okay to use in their video. But if they don't act on it, or maybe if they don't act on it, but definitely if they agree with it, then you'll have it lifted. But if you don't, then, but if they don't agree, then they're free to do whatever they want, which can either be owning up their claim or issuing a takedown notice or whatever. And the appeals are much worse, because while it can give a much faster window for resolving the dispute, it getting your appeal rejected can also put a copyright strike on your channel. So that'll be one of three before the whole thing just goes. Because copyright policies on YouTube are very infamous for being extremely draconian for basically no reason than pleasing giant corporate overlords. So I figured, fuck it, I'm not gonna pick a fight with them. I'm not an adult, I don't even have a job, and I'm not, and it's not gonna be worth it to try and pick a fight with Ben Folds lawyers or whatever. So I'm making a workaround. In the description, not only will you find the credits of the original songs, but you will also find a link to the video that I tried to upload, where you can view it or download it or however else you can view it, and you can do whatever. I would much better recommend that you do that. The point was to just share a neat song thing, a neat little file that I made, with the world. Like, just a neat idea, and I can't even fucking do that. Not even, like, just a complete rip of the song. It's like, it starts off with the intro of Family of Me, and then it, like, overlays that song's vocals with the instrumentals to Spring in a Storm, and then it goes on to play the rest of Spring in a Storm. It's like, so as far as I know, it's, for such a short video, it's very transformative, but nah, that doesn't matter, apparently. So, yeah. So yeah, once I, so once I start, getting the energy to work on stuff, I'm gonna, to work on longer stuff, I'm gonna be, working on a longer video, about linguistics, because because I also care a lot about linguistics. It's a field that I'm, quite passionate about, and I'm planning on making that, my, career in life in some way. So, yeah. So yeah, stay tuned for that whenever it's gonna come out, and fuck capitalism.